Most people believe that childhood is just a phase of life that, once overcome, is left behind. A collection of memories, old photos, resolved or ignored traumas, and behaviors that maturity should erase. However, Carl Gustav Jung revealed a truth that radically contradicts this common notion. Within every adult lives a child. And it is not a symbolic memory or an emotional vestige of the past, but a real psychic entity, a living archetype that continues to operate silently in the adult mind, influencing thoughts, sabotaging decisions, distorting relationships, and shaping entire identities. This inner figure, which Jung called the archetypal child, is not passive. It is not asleep, waiting to be forgotten. On the contrary, it acts as a deep, often unconscious energetic force that carries both the purest qualities of being, such as creativity, sensitivity, and the capacity for wonder, as well as the oldest and deepest wounds: abandonment, rejection, humiliation, invalidation. Jung observed in his clinical practice that most adult suffering originates from the repression of this inner child. Instead of looking at it, caring for it, or integrating it, we learn to hide it. We wear masks of maturity, social roles, rationalizations, and vices to keep it locked away. And with that, we pay a high price: neuroses, existential crises, chronic anxiety, emotional codependency, feelings of emptiness, and an endless repetition of destructive patterns. The problem is that this child does not disappear just because it has been ignored. On the contrary, the more it is denied, the more it manifests in the shadows, in disguised and disorganized ways. Adult individuals who react with fury to minor criticisms, who feel invisible in relationships, who constantly seek validation from authority figures, or who cannot establish clear boundaries, are often not being immature in the pejorative sense of the term. They are simply being governed by the wounded child that has never been seen or understood. And here lies the most delicate and powerful point of Jung's thought. This child does not need to be healed as if it were a defect. It needs to be recognized. It needs a legitimate space within the adult psyche.